Welcome to Premath. In this video tutorial, I am going to show you a really easy way to solve the given quadratic equation by this method. It is called no fuss factoring when we are dealing with these big numbers like 636. So before we solve this quadratic equation, let's go ahead and find the factors of this left hand side. And here I am going to write down these two parentheses for factors. And now I am going to just write down this part only. Don't worry about the exponent, just this part 4x. I am going to write down 4x over here and same thing 4x over here. And in this next step, we are going to multiply these end numbers 4 times negative 636. And we are going to write them down on the top of this x factor. Just write them down 4 times negative 636. You don't have to multiply them, just write them down like this way. And now let's focus on the middle number, the coefficient of x, which is positive 5, that is going to go at the bottom of this x factor. And now we want to find the factors for these numbers. So if we can multiply them, we're going to get this huge number. And when we add them, we should get positive 5. So I'm not going to multiply these numbers. It's going to give us a big messy number, big number. So let me show you an easy way of doing this thing. Let's write down 636 right up here. Don't worry about this negative sign. Let me just show you how we can break this one down. This could be written as 6 times 106, and then 106 could be broken down to 2 times 53. That means 636 is same as 2 times 6, which becomes 12 times 53. So that means this 4 times 636, I can write 4 times 636. Don't worry about this negative sign. 4 times, we just figured out 636 is 12 times 53. And here if I multiply 4 times 12, that is going to give us 48 times 53, isn't it? And now these are our possible factors. If we multiply them, we're going to get this number, and if we subtract or add them, we should get 5. Let me show you now. This is what I'm going to write down: 48 and 53. That's the very first step. Now let's fix the signs. Since this is a positive 5, so that means this bigger number 53 is going to become positive, and this is going to become negative 48. So these are our two factors. And now in our next step, whatever we got these factors, negative 48 is going to go in the first parentheses, and this positive 53 is going to go in the next parentheses. Now let's focus on these first parentheses. We can see that 4 is in common between 4 and 48. So we want to make sure we divide both sides by 4. We want to make sure there's nothing in common between them. And you can see in the second parentheses, there is nothing in common between 4 and 53. And so once we put this thing, 4x over 4 is going to give us x minus 12 times 4x plus 53. So thus this is our complete factors. Let's go ahead and copy them down. X minus 12 times 4x plus 53. These turns out to be our factors of this left hand side, and we set it equal to 0. And now let's go ahead, since they are equal to 0, I can separate them. I can write x minus 12 equal to 0, and on the right hand side I can write 4x plus 53 equal to 0. So that is first one is going to give us x equal to 12 as one of our solutions. And here I'm going to move this 53 on the right hand side for x equal to negative 53 divided by 4. So our another solution is going to be negative 53 over 4. And thus here is our solution set, and that is our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.